Welcome back to the channel JF Coin Wealth Coin World, the channel where ordinary pocket change transforms into extraordinary wealth. Today, we are unlocking the hidden secrets sitting quietly inside one of America's most iconic circulating coins, the 1973 D. Jefferson nickel. If you think modern nickels are too common to be valuable, then this video is going to shock you, because some 1973 D nickels have sold for massive money, and most people who had them never even knew what they were holding. So stay with me till the very end, because this little 5-cent coin could be your doorway to unbelievable profit. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel and introducing a new era of American coinage honoring the nation's third president, Thomas Jefferson. Designed by Felix Schlag, this nickel carries the timeless portrait of Jefferson on the obverse, while Monticello, his historic home, dominates the reverse. By the 1970s, the United States Mint was producing millions of these coins every year, but hidden among the ordinary are a few extraordinary pieces worth searching for. The 1973 D. Jefferson nickel was struck at the Denver Mint, marked with the D. Mint mark. Over 313 million pieces rolled out of Denver that year, entering circulation across the country. Because of this high mintage, most people assume the coin is worthless, but that's exactly where collectors get fooled. The truth is that the real treasures are not the circulated coins, but the rare high-grade survivors, the nickels that somehow escape scratches, wear, bag marks, and factory damage. These flawless or nearly flawless examples can command stunning prices on the open market. Now, let's talk about the part everyone loves: value. In standard circulated condition, a normal 1973 D. Jefferson nickel typically starts around 7 cents per coin, which means even average pieces are worth slightly more than face value. But here's where things get exciting, because certain high-grade or rare varieties have sold for hundreds, thousands, and even more in rare cases. Collectors are constantly hunting for mint state, MS, gems, especially those graded MS 65, MS 66, MS 67 and above. These grades are incredibly difficult to find in older nickels because the metal composition, 75% copper and 25% nickel, is prone to scratches and surface contact. Among the most desirable versions of the 1973 D. Jefferson nickel are those with full steps, a premium grade referring to the staircase lines at the base of Monticello. Only the sharpest, most perfectly struck coins have these full, uninterrupted steps, and these beauties can explode in value. Some certified high-grade full steps examples have shocked the collecting world with powerful auction results, proving that even a simple nickel can outperform traditional investments. Era coins from 1973 also bring life-changing value. Off-center strikes, die cracks, double dies, clipped planchets, and improperly mixed metal surfaces are among the errors that collectors will pay top dollar for. These unexpected minting anomalies turn pocket change into highly desirable numismatic treasures. A single dramatic error can increase the price of a 7-cent nickel into hundreds of dollars instantly. So before you toss that handful of coins back into circulation, pause for a moment. Your change jar, your old drawers, or even the coins handed to you at a store could contain a 1973 D. Jefferson nickel worth serious money. Condition is everything. Rarity is power, and knowledge is how you unlock wealth hidden in plain sight. Here on Wealth Coin World, my mission is to guide you toward those hidden gems, the coins that seem ordinary but hold extraordinary value. The 1973 D. Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of why you should never overlook the simplest pieces. Each coin tells a story, carries American history, and offers the possibility of profit for those who know what to look for. So keep searching, stay focused, and always examine every coin with patience and passion. Because the next rare nickel might be sitting right in your pocket, waiting for you to discover it. This is Wealth Coin World, bringing you the secrets, the stories, and the wealth hidden inside America's most powerful coins. Stay tuned, stay inspired, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with every coin lover you know. Your wealth journey begins right here. If you'd like, I can also create white heavy checkmark a title, white heavy checkmark thumbnail, text ideas, white heavy checkmark SEO description, white heavy checkmark video chapters. Just tell me. Today, Right here on Wealth Coin World, we are diving deep into one of the most misunderstood and surprisingly valuable coins in U.S. circulation, the 1976 Jefferson nickel, a coin many collectors confuse with commemorative half-dollars or bicentennial issues. But what most people don't know is that certain 1976 Jefferson nickels, yes, the ordinary 5-cent coins sitting quietly inside old drawers, dusty jars, and forgotten wallets, can explode in value on the collector's market. Some of these rare pieces have shocked coin hunters with unexpected high worth, and today, we unlock the mystery behind this unique issue, its hidden errors, its history, and why its market value starts from just 70 cents but can increase dramatically for rare variations. Before we begin, picture this: you're holding a small, worn nickel minted nearly 50 years ago. It weighs just 5 grams. It looks ordinary. But beneath that dull gray surface might be an unrecognized treasure, something collectors worldwide are paying premium prices to secure. And the best part? These coins are still circulating. They're still hiding in change, estate sales, old piggy banks, or inherited collections. Any day, anyone, including you, could stumble upon one worth real money. The story of the 1976 Jefferson nickel begins during a monumental moment in American history, the celebration of the U.S. bicentennial, marking 200 years of independence. While the quarter, the half-dollar, and the dollar coins received special commemorative designs in 1975 to 1976, the Jefferson nickel did not get a redesign. Yet this is exactly why the 1976 nickel stands out today. Because while the public's attention was distracted by the flashy bicentennial coins, the U.S. Mint quietly released standard design Jefferson nickels with dates 1975 and 1976. And hidden among these standard issues were rare strike errors, off-planchet strikes, double die averse, and misaligned mint marks, mistakes that collectors crave today. Now, here's where the story gets even more exciting. The base circulation value for the 1976 Jefferson nickel begins around 70 cents per coin, depending on condition. That means even a basic circulated piece already has more than its face value. But the real magic happens when you find a premium example, coins struck with sharp detail, strong steps on Monticello, or those containing rare mint errors that occurred during a busy and fast-paced production year. Some of these coins have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars at auction, simply because collectors are willing to pay extraordinary prices for hard-to-find varieties that survived in exceptional condition. To understand why these coins can be worth such big money, we must look at 3 major factors: history, rarity, and collector demand. First, the history. 1976 was a chaotic production year for the mint. With resources focused on bicentennial designs, quality control on standard coins like the Jefferson nickel was inconsistent. This created unintentional rarity. Second, rarity itself drives value, especially coins with sharply struck details known as full steps, where the steps of Monticello on the reverse are clean, complete, and uninterrupted. Only a small percentage of 1976 nickels qualify, which is why collectors chase them passionately. Third, errors, off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, and die cracks push these coins into the big money category, sometimes soaring far beyond the imagination of everyday coin owners. Imagine digging through an old box of coins inherited from a relative and finding a 1976 Jefferson nickel with strong steps, clean rims, and bold detail. That humble 5-cent coin could instantly transform into a valuable collector's piece. And in today's market, where U.S. coin collectors are growing rapidly and modern coin hunting videos are inspiring millions, prices continue to climb. What used to be pocket change is now becoming an investment opportunity. Here at Wealth Coin World, our mission is to open your eyes to coins hiding in plain sight, coins the average person overlooks, coins that could add real money to your life. The 1976 Jefferson nickel is one of those treasures. Whether you find a circulated one worth around 70 cents, or you get lucky and uncover a rare error worth hundreds or thousands, this coin is a reminder that sometimes the smallest pieces of metal can hold the biggest stories and the biggest surprises. So the next time you receive change at the grocery store, or reach into that old jar of coins, take a closer look. That simple nickel dated 1976 might be more than just a coin. It might be a piece of American history, a hidden rarity, and your next big discovery. This is Wealth Coin World, and we are here to make sure you never miss the valuable opportunities hiding in your everyday life. If you want, I can also create white heavy checkmark, a shorter version, white heavy checkmark, a voiceover style version, white heavy checkmark, a version with cliffhangers built into every section, white heavy checkmark, a thumbnail, title plus description plus tags for this video. Just tell me. Today in pristine condition. Most were spent, scratched, circulated, and eventually forgotten. But the few that remained untouched, those sharp, frosty, high-grade pieces, have now become highly desirable among collectors. And here's the shocking part: many of these rare gems are still hidden in circulation. Yes, that means you can actually find them today in everyday pocket change, in old jars, in bank rolls, and even in junk drawers across America. But where did this story begin? To understand the value of the 1977 D nickel, we must travel back to the era when the Jefferson nickel series, first introduced in 1938, served as a symbol of American stability. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel honored Thomas Jefferson and featured his home, Monticello, on the reverse. By the time 1977 came around, the design was still widely loved, and the nickel had become an iconic part of American currency. Yet few people realized that certain years, like 1977, would later become key finds due to their condition scarcity. The value of a 1977 D Jefferson nickel depends heavily on its grade, and this is where excitement turns into opportunity. Although the average circulated example may start at around 70 cents, collectors pay far more for coins with strong strikes, clean surfaces, and full Monticello steps, known as full steps, FS designation. These full steps nickels can bring in tens, hundreds, or even thousands of dollars depending on the grade. That's why every coin hunter, roll searcher, and collector today keeps their eyes open for the 1977 D, because even one exceptional example can turn everyday change into real cash. Imagine for a moment, you pick up a nickel worth 5 cents, and you suddenly learn it's actually worth $10, $100, or more. That spark of excitement, that possibility of hidden treasure, is exactly why people all over the world are chasing rare Jefferson nickels today. And the 1977 D is one of the most underestimated opportunities in circulation. Now let's talk about market demand, because this is where things get serious. Collectors love completion. That means anyone building a full Jefferson nickel set must eventually look for the 1977 D in high grade. And because so few exist in mint state with perfect steps and flawless surfaces, demand continues to rise every single year, while supply keeps shrinking. Coins are being graded, locked in collections, and taken off the market forever. This creates urgency for anyone hoping to secure one before prices climb even higher. The current market value for this coin starts at 70 cents, even for circulated pieces. But as we climb the scale, XF, AU, MS60, MS65 and above, the price multiplies dramatically. Graded examples with full steps can command top dollar figures that shock even seasoned collectors. And yet, here's the amazing part: there are still thousands of unsearched rolls sitting in banks and households right now. That means opportunity is everywhere. If you're willing to look for it.so the next time you're counting coins, the next time you're going through a bank roll, or even when you're emptying your pockets after a long day, always remember this: wealth is not always loud. Sometimes it hides quietly inside a 5-cent coin minted nearly 50 years ago. Here at Wealth Coin World, we believe knowledge is the key that unlocks financial opportunity. Coins like the 1977 D Jefferson nickel prove that fortunes are often overlooked because they appear too ordinary. But you, my friend, are not like everyone else. You're here because you know that small beginnings can lead to big rewards, and because you understand the power of collecting wisely. If you found this video helpful, inspiring, or eye-opening, make sure to subscribe to Wealth Coin World for more rare coin discoveries, life-changing gems from circulation, and the top hidden treasures waiting for you in everyday change. And remember, your next step toward wealth might be sitting quietly inside your wallet right now, Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep searching, keep discovering, and keep believing, because fortune favors those who look closely. If you want, I can also create SEO titles, descriptions, tags, thumbnails, text, or short hooks for this video. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating pieces of American numismatic history, the 1997 D. Jefferson half-dollar coin. While it may seem like a simple coin at first glance, it carries a rich story that connects us directly to the legacy of one of the founding fathers of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. The Jefferson half-dollar series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it quickly became a staple in American coinage. By 1997, the design had already been loved and collected by generations of Americans. The obverse of the coin features a dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, facing forward with a sense of quiet authority, while the reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia estate, a symbol of his architectural vision and enduring legacy. What makes the 1997 D. Jefferson half-dollar especially interesting is the D mint mark, signifying that it was struck at the Denver Mint, a detail that numismatists watch closely when evaluating rarity and value. While millions of these coins were produced for circulation, their appeal extends far beyond mere face value. The 1997 D. Jefferson half-dollar is not just a coin, it is a piece of living history, representing the enduring respect Americans have for Jefferson's contributions to the nation. Over the years, collectors have sought out these coins for their clean design, historical significance, and the potential for appreciation in value. Even in ordinary circulation, these coins are easily identifiable, yet those in pristine condition, especially uncirculated or high-grade examples, can attract serious attention in the collector market. Now, let's talk numbers. While the face value of this coin is 50 cents, the market value today starts around 70 cents per coin. That might not seem like much, but for collectors who understand the importance of condition, provenance, and scarcity, this is just the beginning. Coins that remain in exceptional condition, free of scratches or wear, can sell for significantly more at auctions or private sales. It is this combination of history, design, and rarity that makes the 1997 D. Jefferson half-dollar a fascinating coin to study, collect, and even invest in. Beyond its monetary value, owning a coin like the 1997 D. Jefferson half-dollar allows collectors to connect with a tangible piece of American heritage. Each coin tells a story, of the minting process, of the economy at the time, and of the countless hands through which it has passed over the years. Even coins that have circulated widely can hold sentimental and historical value, making them more than just currency. They become artifacts, symbols, and conversation pieces in any collection. So, whether you are a seasoned collector searching for rare finds or a beginner looking to start your journey into the world of American coins, the 1997 D. Jefferson half-dollar is a remarkable piece to own. It reminds us that even coins produced in modern times can carry significant historical weight and collector interest. If you happen to stumble upon one in your change or your local coin shop, take a closer look. You might just be holding a piece of American history in the palm of your hand. Remember, at Wealth Coins World, we bring you the stories behind the coins, uncovering the hidden value that could be right under your nose. Don't overlook the Jefferson half-dollar. While it may appear common, its history, design, and potential market value make it a coin worth cherishing, studying, and perhaps even investing in. The next time you handle a 1997 D. Jefferson half-dollar, pause for a moment. You're holding more than 50 cents. You're holding a legacy. If you want, I can also expand this script to 2-3x longer with story-driven hooks, interesting Jefferson trivia, minting details, and collector tips, making it perfect for a full 10 to 12 minute YouTube video that keeps viewers glued to the screen. Do you want me to do that next?